Hello. Oil is down this week with weak demand and a supply glut pressuring prices, whilst gas and electricity contracts have found some support. So let's take a look at the week's actions in some more detail. Oil prices closed relatively flat on Monday, with front-month Brent settling at $65.18 per barrel. Weak manufacturing data and a strong US dollar pressured prices lower on Tuesday. Reports also stated that OPEC Plus paused their proposed increase in output for Q1 26. The weekly EIA report showed an increase in US crude inventories of 5.2 million barrels, which pressured prices lower on Wednesday afternoon. Brent then fell $1.2 on Thursday as market participants weigh up weak US demand and a potential supply glut. So last night, front-month Brent closed at $63 per barrel, which is down just over $2 compared to last Friday. Despite healthy supply and demand fundamentals, curve contracts rose on Monday. Temperatures were forecast to drop below the seasonal norm from mid-November. Furthermore, Ukrainian attacks on Russian refineries increased tensions in the market. Prices continued to climb on Tuesday with low wind generation and colder short-term weather forecasts. Summer 26 gained 1.2 pence per therm and winter 26 gained 0.9 pence per therm. Contracts eased on Wednesday as demand was comfortably met by ample LNG supplies. And with little change in geopolitics or supply-demand fundamentals, contracts were then range-bound throughout Thursday's session. But last night, all curve contracts closed higher compared to last Friday. Wind forecasts were revised downwards on Monday. This news, coupled with bullish gas, pressured power prices higher on Monday. Power prices rose on Tuesday, tracking the wider energy complex. Prices then eased on Wednesday and contracts moved in line with their gas counterparts. Whilst wind generation was forecast to increase for next week, the predicted levels would still be 15% below the seasonal norm. Most curve contracts eased on Thursday, although despite the losses seen later in the week, all curve contracts closed higher compared to last Friday. You can download the full version of this market report from our website. Thanks for watching. See you next week.